government high school Sakhabama has been very recently upgraded from class 8 to class 10 now. And since its upgradation in the year 2019, it has been performing extremely well in terms of passing out of this HSLC examination. And it is all because of the result of the concentration, determination and focus paid by the teachers of this school to the students. And I'm also very concerned about this very government high school in Sakhabama, because in all other nearby villages, many villages they have private schools set up, where we think private schools are much better than government schools. That is not the case. Now this Sakhabama does not have any private school in its vicinity. So the populace of this village are entirely depending in terms of education on this government high school alone. And when we look at their performance, since 2020, the year they started appearing the final HSLC examination, they are performing to the extent of 90% to 100% pass out. So that is very magnificent, and it is very, very highly appreciated. So I had in mind to encourage the school authority as well as the students to keep on going, and to also look at their grievances, where they have shortages of teachers, they have shortages of classrooms, their room conditions are in a dilapidated condition, they don't have boarding facility, hostel facility. That is why even this year also they rejected many students seeking for admission in this school due to lack of hostel facility. And at the same time, parents are also giving their best effort and concern to the teachers particularly. At home, yes, definitely, as their children, they are teaching them well. That is our anticipation. And in combination with all these efforts, teacher, parents, and students, the outcome of this school is very, very, very high. And we cannot just compare this high school with other government schools in Nagaland. Other schools, many schools are having dismal performance, in the sense that many produce 0% pass out percent. That is not good. And many schools are going off for a long time like that. Government should bring out the policy for these schools whose performance are very, very bad, whose performance are always dismal, and this is not encouraging other neighboring villages and students also. And during this time of good performance, I could realize the focus and attention given by our Honorable Chief Minister, Mr. Nipirio, who is focusing who is giving special emphasis on school activities, so that our students, once they become someone one day, our state depends on that, and our state will grow on their attainment of high and quality education. So this, when our Chief Minister himself is giving so much interest in education, why should we give our interest to go to other private schools? Private schools, to discuss the fact, we have, comparing with our government schools, school teachers. Government school teachers have better qualified. They are in the competition exam. They are qualified, so they are selected. So their performance also accordingly should be good. Only thing is our Naga mindset. It is a little bit different, because we always think students can only perform in private schools. Government school, there is no achievement. Performance are not good. So this mentality and this mindset to be done away with, and we should focus and give our more attention on government schools. Government will school after a few years will go better than private schools, I'm sure. As I have said in my felicitation speech, I have a great concern for the cause of better education for this Sakhabama Government High School. So before I came here, I had a good interaction with the Honorable Advisor, Mr. Kikhi, who is in charge of school education, and he also gave lots of encouragement, and I also shared with him about the importance to promote this very government high school so that it becomes a role model in respect of government school for our students to get better education. And not only that, after meeting our Honorable Advisor with concern, and after talking about the shortages and the basic needs that are not given to the school, I again spoke to and personally met with our higher education minister, Mr. NLTV A, with whom I discussed thoroughly about this government high school Sakhabama. He paid so much attention to listening to me, and he gave lots of encouragement through me to convey to the parents and students and teachers. And not only that, not only showing his concern, he personally contributed a good amount of money as a gesture to encourage the students on being successful in the recently concluded and conducted HSLC examination, and then subsequently the good result that they have received. So to encourage all this, he spoke so much, and then not only that, he gave his material help also. This, as I said, this under my constituency, this village does not have any private school. So I'm not praising or I'm not after private school. My priority is to let the students study in government schools, because in the government schools you get all the needy ones, all the facilities that you require. Government is focusing so much importance on quality education in its government setups, like Delhi and other states. These private schools are dwindling. It is going down, whereas government schools are springing up. They are growing up. So likewise, these government high schools should bring out an example to the neighboring villages where there are lots of private schools, to show them that government school is second to none. It is the best provider of education to the student of our Naga students. Yes, today I have come to know many things about these things. Number one, there are shortages of teachers. And these shortages of teachers, their position is being filled up by at the initiative of the headmaster of this school, by giving and by sacrificing his salary to bring in extra teachers from outside. So definitely, as I have prioritized this school as one of the schools in my area to project it to the government, I will take that very matter to the government, to tell the government that there are shortages of teachers, but our students' performance is good. And also, at the same time, in spite of not being able to provide sufficient teachers by the government, our headmaster, who is our headmaster, Mr. Kikhi, Mr. Kikhi, he is even sacrificing his salary for the betterment and for the cause of education of his students. He is really a sincere and a dedicated and determined headmaster of this school. So I'm proud of him, and I will not let him down or leave him alone like that. I will cooperate with him, and I will take all these basic needs and other requirements to the school authority, that is to the Honorable Advisor, and if need be, to the Honorable Chief Minister of Nagaland, so that their needs are timely addressed. Because looking at the performance of this government high school, if once we lose our hands out, and if we let it down, then it will be very difficult to bring it up again. So we want to keep up the tempo of their goodness, their performance, and we want to take it higher, and better, like that for our future generation. And in due course of time, yes, whatever needs are required, I will also pay my attention, and whenever the need arises, I will come and personally to help the headmaster, his teaching staff, and the village school authority. I'm aware that students, if they cannot acquire education from this high school, they have nowhere to go. But till 2019, they had only up to class 8. So up to class 8, their performance, everything is indicated only within the school itself. Now with the increase of the standard up to class 10, this has to be publicized because of facing the public exam, and on seeing their performance, it drew my attention immediately. But why I did not come during the previous years was I was not an MLA during those years. Only very recently I've been inducted as MLA, and now as I've been desirous to take care of this school with personal attention, the time has come for me to come to visit, to encourage the students, to interact with them, and to know their requirements. So that is the exact time that I have got today, and I have fulfilled what I've been desiring in terms of taking care of the school.
Nagaland TV, Sop Manulaga Awas. Watch us live on GeoTV and on your television sets as well. For Dimapur viewers, we are on channel number 994 in Global Chapter, and Kohima and Mokokchung viewers, switch to channel number 138 on Hornbill Digital. For all news and updates, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter.